Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Yawar Ali Khan, JR2 Department of Radio Diagnosis, DY Patil Medical College, Pimpri, Pune. Today I'm going to present a case paper and my title of the topic is Evaluation of Solitary Pulmonary Nodule based on the chest radiograph and computer tomography. Solitary pulmonary nodule is a single radiological round well circumscribed opacity with less than 3 centimeter in diameter. It is characterized by being completely surrounded by pulmonary parenchyma and is not associated with atelectasis, lymph node enlargement, pneumonia, pleural effusion. Lesions are subdivided according to their sizes. So the lesions less than 8 to 10 mm present with the lower probability of malignancy and have different recommendations for investigations as compared with larger solitary pulmonary nodule. In aims and objectives, in clinical practice, solitary pulmonary nodule represents a common challenge as they may be indicative of early cancer that is curable. The best possibility for cure is potentially malignant solitary pulmonary nodule as prompt diagnosis. This study was done to evaluate the efficacy of chest radiograph and the computed tomography in evaluating solitary pulmonary nodule in and to describe and classify solitary pulmonary nodule based on the risk factor, size, location, margin, calcification, and contrast enhancement. So the material and method which was used for the study was descriptive and observational that was conducted in the Department of Radiodiagnosis on 50 patients. Those were suspected with solitary pulmonary nodule underwent chest radiograph and multi-detector computed tomography during the period of 2024 December to 2025 June. The patient was subjected to MD-CT scans of thorax using 1 mm thickness using Siemens Somotron Perspective 128 slice CT. So the results which were obtained was majority of the study participants were from 51 to 60 years of age group. That was of 32% and the above 70% was of 6%. Here the results which were obtained according to the gender. Majority of study participants were male, which were around 90%. Out of 50 subjects, 17 were smokers. So the prevalence of smoking in our study was 34%. Frequency of smoking was 21 to 40 per week in 26% of the patients and less than 20 cigars per week, more than 40 per week in 4% patients each. Radiological findings revealed prevalence of benign solitary pulmonary nodule in 74% of the cases and malignant in 26%. Pathological findings revealed prevalence of benign solitary pulmonary nodule in 74% of the cases and malignant in 26% of the cases. Here the CT report showed that benign calcification in 34% of the patients and stipple calcification in 6% of the cases. X-ray report showed calcification in 12% of the patient, that is 24. Sensitivity, which was efficacy and accuracy of the X-ray, sensitivity was 60%, specificity 100, chest X-ray in the detecting solitary pulmonary nodule calcification showed 60% of the sensitivity and 100% specificity in our study. CT diagnosis in detecting solitary pulmonary nodule calcification showed 100% sensitivity and 100% specificity in our study. Percentage which was obtained for the maximum was of 61 to 70 and above 70 years of age in association of malignancy with age was 61 to 70 was 33.3 and above 70 was 33.3, which was same. Percentage which was obtained with respect to the frequency of smoking was maximum at more than 40 packs per year, that was of 100%. Percentage which was obtained was with respect to the size of solitary pulmonary nodule was maximum at size of 1.1 to 1.2 centimeter, which was 33%, and at 2.1 to 2.1 to 3 centimeter, that is 26.3%. Percentage which were obtained with respect to the position was maximum at left upper lobe, that is 38.3%, following central, which were 28%. Percentage which were obtained with respect to the speculated margin of solitary pulmonary nodule were 100%. Percentage which were obtained with respect to speculated margin of the solitary pulmonary nodule is 100%. Association of the malignancy risk with contrast enhancement. This table shows the maximum association of the risk and probability factor with malignancy as follows: speculated margin and smoking size, stipulated calcification, and contrast enhancement, which is more than 20 HU. This is the chest radiograph peer view showing calcification here in the left lung, and on the CT, axial CT section here. A well-defined smooth margin solitary pulmonary nodule is noted in the peripheral aspect, which turn out to be a benign. This solitary pulmonary nodule with a speculated margin in which turn out to be a malignant. So in discussion, our study shows majority of subjects with solitary pulmonary nodule are males in age group of 51 to 60 years of age, that is 32%, and 61 to 70 years of age, that is 24%. Among smokers, majority smoke 21 to 40 packs of cigarettes per week, that is 26%, and only 4% smoke more than 40 packs per week. Radiological study shows 74% benign, 26% malignant pathologies. In CT, 40% shows calcification, among them 85% benign and 15% shows stippled calcification. As CT showed 100% sensitivity, but radiograph shows sensitivity which will clearly indicate that CT is more superior to diagnose the solitary pulmonary nodule. Maximum associated risk factor with malignancy were found to be more than 50%, 50 years of age, smoking more than 20 packs per week, speculated margin more than 1 centimeter in size, contrast enhancement more than 20 HU. CT improves sensitivity specificity for detecting pulmonary nodule by increasing spatial and contrast resolution. The widespread use of the multi-detector computed tomography has increased the detection rate of pulmonary nodule, and it provides more accurate characteristics of the nodules. So the conclusion is multi-detector computed tomography is extremely valuable in localizing, characterizing the solitary pulmonary nodule into benign malignant, thereby guiding the clinicians in treating and planning. Thank you so much.